Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to my first impressions and reaction video for the new Frontier DLC that's coming out in January. I do admit this is about a week and a couple days late. This video actually came out, the launch video came out a little over a week ago. I have not seen anything about this. I haven't seen anything about the new DLCs, the new expansions themselves. I should say the civilizations is what I'm trying to say. I've kept myself in a social media blackout because I knew I still wanted to do a first impressions and reaction video, late or otherwise, because so that way I wanted to keep it a surprise. So I have not seen anything about anything other than the names of the two civilizations. I know it's Mongolia and Vietnam. So I know that that's Mongolia, right? Kublai Khan or whatever his name is. Whatever. That tells you how much I've seen. I don't even remember his exact name because I've tried to keep it as much a secret for myself as possible. The reason why this is late, I've had a little bit of health issues. I am better now, feeling better now, as well as some weird computer issues, possible drivers, or I don't know. Anytime you update video drivers or OBS or Windows drivers or any combination of those, it feels like something always goes out of whack that I'm having to go back and tweak and fix and whatever. And sometimes it just never works out the way I want it to. So I've been having some weirdness with some of my stuff, but I am still investing in the channel. So hopefully I'll show you. I got me a new Elgato 4K 60 Pro capture card. So I'm going to try and set up a streaming PC to hopefully limit how much impact drivers and stuff like that have. Because all I've been doing right now is just recording everything on the same PC I play my games on. So hopefully setting up a streaming PC will allow that to prevent any potential future issues, although there probably still will be occasional issues here and there. But anyway, that's just to let you know that this was not intentional, but it is what it is. But here I am. So let's just jump right into the video and see what we've got here. I'm excited to see what these two new civilizations and the new DLC kind of whatever's there. I think there's a new district. Again, I tried to keep it as secret as possible, but I think I saw at least that much. Or I think somebody commented to one of my videos and mentioned that or something like that. So let's see what's going on here.
Welcome to the developer video for the 5th DLC of the Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass.
Today, we're going to be revealing our next new civilization, a new alternate leader for 2 existing civilizations, a new game mode even your rich Uncle Moneybags would approve of, and a new district with 2 new buildings.
First up, the next new civilization you'll be exploring is known for its dense forests, fertile floodplains, one of the healthiest cuisines in the world, and a rich, innovative culture. Chào mừng quý vị đến với Việt Nam. Welcome to Vietnam.
All right, so I already knew Vietnam was going to be one of the ones that was coming out, so no surprise there. I don't know anything else about Vietnam, so that will be something that's new and interesting. We'll find out, I guess. Well, you guys already know. To be fair, you guys already know about Vietnam and the new leader, which is Kublai Khan. Actually, that's the Khan that's coming up. So you guys know already that already. So this is a surprise for me, but you can still get my reaction and my impressions from this as well. So let's keep a going here.
Now, as per usual, we're going to let the first looks provide the details on this culture and terrain focused civ. In the meantime, brace yourself to ride some storms.
As we've shared previously, we begin our process for creating leader animations with highly polished and supremely professional do-it-yourself reference videos. Our process for Vietnam's leader was no different and even more fun. Like Ambiorix, this leader is a fierce warrior. They are known for their bravery, guerrilla tactics, and deadly temper. They are not only considered one of Vietnam's national heroes, but a godlike figure whose personality and achievements have become stuff of legend. It was our honor and privilege to help bring Vietnam to life with these animations, which, if you look at the reference videos, also make for a pretty rigorous at-home pandemic workout.
This pack will also include an alternate leader for our China and Mongolia civilizations, the jolly but ruthless conqueror Kublai Khan.
Okay, so it's a new leader for both China and Mongolia. That actually makes sense, obviously, but I don't know how you guys feel about a single leader covering 2 different civilizations, or even about alternate leaders for civilizations. I personally think both of those options are underused. Now, granted, there is not a lot of leaders that can do multiple civilizations, to be fair. So we already have the one for France and England. What's her name? Mind blanked her name all of a sudden. But we've got her, and then, of course, now Kublai Khan. So again, there's not a lot for that. But I do wish there was a lot more leaders for other civilizations, because I think it would give a lot of extra lift and life to a lot of the, especially the older civilizations. Now they have started to do some of the new alternate leader personalities, I guess. So we've got two versions of Teddy Roosevelt. Is that the right way to go? I don't know. It's an interesting way to go. They could have just as easily given us another American leader, for sure, obviously. So definitely an interesting take on things, but there's a lot of power behind the leaders that they have and the way they can do leaders. I do wish, like I said, I just wish there was more of them. So let's see if they give us any information about Kublai Khan here.
Again, we're saving the details for a Kublai Khan first look, but we really think his abilities create some new and unique opportunities for playing as China or Mongolia.
New and unique gameplay have been a cornerstone of the Civilization VI New Frontier Pass. Every pack has featured an optional new game mode to shake up standard gameplay and to present some engaging new challenges. The Vietnam and Kublai Khan pack is no different. We know a lot of you have requested more robust economic gameplay, so we've created the Monopolies and Corporations game mode. You'll now be able to build your own economic empire and live out all your fantasies of swimming in pools of coins.
All right, so let's see here. It says control, improve, and expand upon your luxury resources. The Monopolies and Corporations mode enables you to build profitable industries around luxury resources. Interesting. Found corporations to further development and manufacture unique products to secure your place in capitalist history. Sounds interesting. It actually sounds like a game mode that I am more inclined to play than some of the other ones. Again, I tend to like the historical focused game modes more than the fantastical ones. And so I still will try eventually the fantastical ones as well. But I feel like this one's a little bit more kind of rooted in more history type stuff. And it might be a little bit more up my alley.
Previously, our alternate persona for Catherine de' Medici was the only leader to offer any advantage related to improving more than one of the same luxury resource. With the Monopolies and Corporations game mode, you'll be able to create an entire industry around duplicate resources. Industries provide powerful buffs to their home cities, as well as a steady supply of great merchant points.
All right, so let's see it when we back that up real quick.
You'll be able to create an entire industry around duplicate resources. Industries provide powerful buffs.
So improvement industry. I mean, I don't know if this is just base value or whatever, but this right here at the bottom, let me get my cursor off there so you can, it'll fade away here in a second. 25% extra gold yield in the host city. That's not nothing. That's a pretty powerful boost. I mean, can you imagine having something like this for Maui, who's obviously very gold based and very, very gold focused? Definitely a very strong bonus, I feel. Now, granted, all the people on the map will be able to benefit from these types of things if they have, resources available to them. So it's not like it's just going to be just for the player, if you're in a single player game or whatever. But I definitely feel like this gives the advantage to the human player, because I feel like the human player will take more advantage of stuff like this than the AI typically does.
To their home cities, as well as a steady supply of great merchant points. These buffs range from increasing a city's yields to giving it additional housing to decreasing its production costs for training military units.
Okay, wait. So we obviously saw the gold already. Let me back it up here a little bit. So we got the gold.
City's yields to giving it additional
20% growth from cocoa, +3 housing in host city. That's impressive. Plus, I mean, is there anything here that says that the same city can't have more than one? Maybe there is, but still, that's still powerful, even if it's only one per city.
Additional housing to decreasing its production costs for training military units. But don't stop there. If you continue collecting even more of the cocoa and coffee tiles on the map, you can level up an industry into a corporation. Corporations further increase the buffs provided by industries and also allow you to create products.
Did you see that?
And also,
they're blurring out. I guess this is the Vietnam special unit or whatever. They don't want to announce it yet, so they have it blurred out. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Corporations, though, wow, that's impressive. I mean, this one right here, this coffee corporation says it gives 20% extra culture yield in the whole city. Plus, you saw, I mean, one of those popped up for a second ago, had like 11 production or something like that. That's pretty crazy. I like this game mode a lot, actually. Again, I'm trying to play through a lot of stuff vanilla right now, but I really do want to go through and play some of these game modes, and this one really looks like a lot of fun already.
Allow you to create products.
Like museums offer slots for great works, stock exchange and seaport buildings will now have slots for products. Shipping products to other cities and storing them in a stock exchange or seaport lets you share those powerful industry effects with other cities throughout your civilization. But of course, no real tycoon stops at a mere corporation. If you manage to dominate the global supply of a luxury resource, you can create a monopoly. Monopolies increase the gold you generate each turn, depending on how much of the market you've cornered and how many other civs you're trading with. However, the real power of monopolies is the vast amount of tourism they grant.
Of course, when the stock market stresses of a jet-setting billionaire get to be too much, maybe it's time to get away. The Vietnam and Kublai Khan pact introduces a peaceful new district.
All right, before I get to the new district, the whole monopolies things, increasing tourism, is really, really cool to, for me. I feel like that's another way to get extra tourism, another unique way. I mean, can you imagine I wonder, I'm assuming it could be possible, should be possible, right? To win a tourism game without the normal tourism, like just through money, through gold and monopolies and stuff like that. Maybe it's not, math doesn't add up to make that possible, but it would be pretty interesting to try something like that. Just really try to buckle down on the corporations, the monopolies, things like that, and see if you can boost your tourism up enough to win a tourism game without the normal tourism methods. I think that would be a lot of fun, actually.
The preserve. Preserves are built in secluded areas untouched by infrastructure. They can culture bomb adjacent tiles, gain additional housing based on appeal, and increase the appeal of adjacent tiles. 2 buildings can be constructed in a preserve: the Grove, which unlocks with mysticism, and the Sanctuary, which unlocks with conservation. Both increase the yields of adjacent charming and breathtaking tiles that have not been improved.
Wow. I mean, who is it? Maui that doesn't like to improve tiles or something like that. So, or at least doesn't like to chop down resources and things of that nature. This is interesting. I mean, these are some pretty strong tiles. Look at this. I mean, these are some dream tiles right here. 5 food, 4 production, 4 gold, 2 science, 2 culture, 2 faith. A little bit of everything. Pretty strong tiles. Pretty strong. I mean, obviously, you do have to get these up to, that charming or better rating, I suppose. But for some of the civilizations, that will be easier said than done. Some of the civilizations, it won't be that hard to get to those levels because they have extra bonuses to get them there. Certain wonders will also help you out, so you might beeline certain wonders that give you extra appeal and things like that. But no, this is pretty cool. This is pretty fascinating. A different way of doing things. Like I said, instead of going for the whole burn everything down, chop everything down, harvest everything, whatever, you're going a little bit more kind of nature-based and really trying to protect the nature and get what's naturally there and build up on what's naturally there versus destroying everything. Different take on things.
And that, Civ fans, is the new Frontier Pass, the Vietnam and Kublai Khan pact. A new civilization, a new leader for existing civilizations, a game mode that rewards playing the whole map, and a new district that shows the value of natural spaces.
Civ fans, you are the best fans in gaming.
Good luck with all of your New Year's resolutions. And remember, if your motivation starts to flag, just take one
more
turn.
They have entirely too much fun with their jobs. No, I'm just kidding. Interesting. There's some interesting stuff here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Vietnam and Kublai Khan leaders / civilizations. But as far as this, just what else is there besides those 2 leaders or two civilizations leaders? One's a civilization and one's a leader. You know what I mean? There's a lot here. Like I said, I really like the game mode. This is actually probably one of the game modes I'm leaning more towards kind of being my speed, kind of wanting to have fun with and play around with. There's a couple others, like I said, that could be, arguably historically kind of focused that I might add on and have some fun with as well at some point. But this one really truth be told, actually, this might be one of my favorites. I really like gold a lot. I do like generating a lot of gold in the game and being able to kind of double down on that. Plus, again, an alternate way to win a tourism victory, maybe. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. As far as the new district, I do tend to just burn everything down and harvest everything and whatever. That tends to be my way of doing things, to be fair. So I will definitely have to change my thinking a little bit to make sure that I don't destroy stuff that would be perfect places for this new district. But I think it's a good fit. I think it's I mean, what else could you do? I mean, I honestly was trying to rack my brain before I even leading up to this because I knew there was a new district coming up eventually. And it's like, what new district could you put out there? Sure, one that's kind of a little bit nature-based, stuff like that. Truth be told, to be fair, there are some civilizations that will benefit from that a lot more than others. And it does feel kind of a hole that maybe they might have had for some of the more production-focused civilizations. So, like I said, Maui is one of them. Say Maui. Maui, right? Yeah. Also, who else? Is there someone else that has a lot of like nature to kind of focus? Well, it doesn't America get like extra appeal and stuff like that based on natural parks and things of that nature? I may be misremembering that. It's been a while since I've played America, but you know, different people that do grant appeal to tiles or give you you know, improvements that can also grant appeal and things of that nature will definitely benefit from that type of new district, because they're gonna be able to just boost that appeal up and gain the benefits you know, likewise. So I don't know, I like it a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to play with this. I'm definitely looking forward to jumping right into, honestly, for me, as soon as I get done recording this video, I'm going to jump right into recording the Vietnam and the Kublai Khan videos. But you guys I'll probably delay them a couple days on the uploads themselves. So you guys will see Vietnam, I think, tomorrow, and Kublai Khan the next day probably is the goal. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like I said, you guys already have seen all of these, so probably nothing new here. But I think I'm excited to see more of what's coming. And honestly, I'm assuming I'm going to have the expectation that Vietnam will probably play into that new district very directly, because it feels like, why would they come up with that new district? And like, you're going to make that civilization take advantage of that, because you want somebody to be able to take advantage of that new district right away. So I feel like Vietnam new district, there's probably going to be something nature based there, because they did already talk about all the forests in Vietnam and things of that nature. So no pun intended on me saying things of that nature. Anyway, so we'll see what Vietnam has to offer, but I expect it to tie into that new district pretty readily. So anyway, like I said, I do appreciate you guys watching. Apologies again for the lateness of this video, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the fun things that help let me know that you do enjoy these videos. And yeah, I do appreciate it. Hope you guys join me again next time. May God bless you. Goodbye.